So look, for $100, the Sora V2 easily is one of the best shapes on the market. In my opinion, next to the OP1, this is the next best shape that you can buy. And it's just nothing comparing it, you know what I'm saying? This mouse gets so many things right that a lot of other shapes didn't. For instance, like the LA1 and how I talked about what I wanted from that mouse to improve upon. The Sora V2 is the mouse that when it came out, I knew immediately that this was going to be my main mouse. This mouse just feels amazing to use in game. It's made using polycarbonate, which is like a lighter and softer material. So you will notice when using it, it might feel like a little squishy in a way, like as if you can like press into it like foam or something like that. That's just my opinion from using it. And then on top of that, the code that Ninjusto put on top just feels amazing. This matte code that just feels awesome to use, and definitely really been enjoying it. I definitely might think that the white coding might be slightly better, but you know, whenever they become more available, I definitely will cop one and just kind of see, you know what I'm saying? But overall though, the coding and the combination of this polycarbonate material is a banger combination, and I really been enjoying it. So this mouse is 39 grams. Some people say it coming in about 40 grams, but it's about 39 grams. So Sora is about accurate with their weight of the mouse. And the biggest thing about it is that it just doesn't have any holes in it. So for people who hate holes, this is an absolutely great mouse. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the shape of the Sora really isn't just this revolutionary shape that just changes the market or anything like that. It's a very traditional, very similar shape that we've been seeing a lot lately, that wedge claw grip shape, you know what I'm saying? So if you use shapes like the X2V2, X1R, X2WE, and maybe even shapes like the Atlantis, then you will find that you might actually enjoy using this mouse. You can kind of tell that it does take a lot of similarities from in-game gear mouses as well, because you can look at the design of it, and you can even look at the design of like Lamzu mouses. It kind of slopes down in the same way. It has that same front end design that those mouses have as well. So it's a very similar design if you use something of this nature. It's a very fun mouse to use. Now, I will say that build quality has been pretty decent with this mouse. When I did use it, I didn't have any build quality issues whatsoever. The mouse 1, mouse 2 did take a minute for me to get used to, just because of the armor opticals felt kind of weird and inconsistent at times. But when I really did break the mouse in and use it more, they felt very snappy, very clicky, very crisp. And maybe it's a QC thing. So like I said, maybe when more batches come out, we will see if they improved upon different things that I'm going to talk about. Outside of that, the side buttons are absolute dog shit. Not playing, but side buttons could be improved upon. You know, the side buttons are pretty decent. It's just there's a lot of pre and post travel at the end of it. It's very mushy. So when you press into it, you might have to use a lot more force than what you might be accustomed to. But like I said, after using the mouse for a lot of hours, putting a lot of time grinding with it, these side buttons did get a lot better. But I definitely would love to see Ninjusto improve upon these side buttons, because I feel like that's the one thing that's holding them back is the side buttons. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, outside of the side buttons, this is a top tier mouse. The scroll wheel is amazing. It's very defined, very tactile, feels great to use. I'm probably gonna swap the scroll wheel band out for something a little bit more grippier. You know what I'm saying? This little band with the little notches in it, it's cool. Pulsar use it too, but I always swap it out on Pulsar. So I'm gonna do the same thing once I figure out the diameter and shit like that. So one of the biggest things with this mouse is that it doesn't come out of the box with the AK dongle, because this mouse is AK or 4K compatible or AK compatible, and it was advertised to be AK compatible, and a lot of people thought it was coming out of the box because of the way they advertised it. And for $100, I mean, I really didn't expect to have AK performance out of the box for $100, but I mean, I can see why that's annoying, because it's like a marketing ploy. But outside of that, whenever that AK dongle do drop, I do feel like next to the OP1 that this would be the best performing mouse on the market for what it is. Now, just to give you like what I would feel like who is this mouse is for, if you are very versatile with your grip, far as, let's say you like me, I fingertip a lot of times, but sometimes I find myself going into a claw grip whenever I need more stability, need to be a little bit more precise, a little bit more accurate, so I go into that claw grip. If you like a hybrid gripper or a traditional claw gripper, this mouse will work really well for you. Now I do feel like that the OP1 might be a little bit better for people that fingertip, just because it's a lot more flat and this mouse has a little bit more curves on the grooves. But this mouse still allows you to be, you know, very good for micro adjustments. It gives you that freedom of range of motion of your fingertip in your palm, you know what I'm saying? It gives you that freedom range of motion to really do what you need to do. And then when you need to lock in, you can lock in and you got that palm contact. Now the mouse doesn't really fill out the hand in a way of like maybe bigger shapes would, similar shapes would, but it definitely, you can definitely tell that that hump is there. So depending on your hand size, you might find that this mouse might feel slightly bigger or slightly smaller to you. I do feel like this mouse is the perfect size as far as, you know, in the medium category, because it makes it a lot more versatile and a lot more appealing to people of different hand sizes. And I've been getting a lot of questions overall about, you know, hand sizes. Oh, I got this hand size, does this work? Or will this mouse this and that? And overall, the Sora V2 is a shape that I feel like it will work for most hand sizes. So if you do have smaller hands, it might feel like a bigger mouse at first, but once you get used to it, you will love this mouse. And if you got bigger hands, you will find that you will probably end up fingertipping more than you claw grip with this mouse, just because of the nature of bigger hands and smaller mouses. For me personally, this is the most comfortable mouse that I have used to date. And this is not me just making shit up, like for real. This is the most comfortable mouse I've used. Just like I said, first day I got it, I gripped it. I just didn't feel no pain. The first few hours using it, I didn't feel no pain. And just the way I grip the mouse, it just accommodates that so well. And you know, this coming from a person who used to main the X2V2, MZ1, Atlantis Mini, and all of these different shapes that are very similar, you know what I'm saying? And with those shapes, at the end of the day, when I get done my gaming session or even mid gaming session, I would have a lot of pain in my pinky, or just a lot of just weird pains in general from gripping the mouse and feeling like I'm cramped in the mouse. With this mouse, I still get the feeling of using a smaller mouse that's slightly bigger, and my hands feel a lot more comfortable, and just enjoy how the mouse feels in my hand overall. So if you have a similar hand size to me, then you will enjoy this mouse. Like I said, right now, if you didn't want to get the Sora V2, then the OP1 AK is the mouse to get. They both compare very well together. They both are very good mouses, and overall, the best shapes on the market to get for claw grip and just versatile grip styles in general. Overall, the Sora V2 Ninjusto, you did a great job with this mouse. I just want to see you guys improve upon the side button slightly. And outside of that, drop that dongle, you know what I'm saying? Drop that dongle so I can see what the performance is talking about. And to me, this is a top tier mouse. This is like a top one, like a 1A and 1B type of thing of mouse, you know what I'm saying? It's a very good mouse, a very beautiful mouse. And I can't wait to see what's in store for this mouse in the future. I know they're gonna probably do other colorways like a pink and a red. And you know me, pink and red are my favorite colors. So I definitely probably will be on that when that shit drops. So I will be, you know what I'm saying, ears to the ground waiting on that one, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but overall though, this right now is my main mouse. I don't see myself using anything else in the future. I do have plans of getting the OP1 AK, a XC from Vaxi, an MPO1S from Vaxi, and also getting a Beast X down the road. But you know, that costs a lot of money. So it's going to be a little minute, but I will be trying different shapes. But for right now, for the foreseeable future, this is my main mouse. And it gets that what you call that boardzy seal of approval. You know, it gets that boardzy seal of approval, you feel me? But let me know what you think in the comments, you know what I'm saying? What did you think about the Sora if you have this mouse already, or if you don't have it, is it a mouse that you're looking forward to try, or you want to try something else? Other than that, man, hey bro, sorry it took so long to drop this video, bro, but hey, I really was labbing this mouse, I promise you. So next video will be a video you guys will love to see. It's gonna be the mouse skate video. I'm working on it as we speak, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, hey, it's been your boy Widget, and I'm out.